The Gambling Guys Podcast.
Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are here for week 2 of the Gambling Guys Podcast, back from the glamorous Shred Shed in New York.
That's right, baby. Shred.
So we're going to kick things off here with a quick flow for you guys. We got some comments from last video. We really appreciate all the engagement. Everyone that reached out to us, you guys are awesome. Work in progress. We said it at the end there, but quick recap. So if you want to jump around and catch our picks, we did pretty well, no big deal. But what we're going to get into here is a recap of last week. We're going to run through week 2 games. We got a little fantasy football spotlight. That's for that was request from some people. A little Gambling Guys story time segment. The Gambling Guys Nugget of the day. And then we're going to wrap things up with the Gambling Guys guarantee.
And we got a few of them.
We do have a few of them. We had a few of them last week as well. So we're going to kick things off by jumping into the week 1 recap. Rick, do you want to do that?
I mean, I did pretty well myself. I went 9-7 on my picks. Profitable player, you know, it's week 1. We're warming up. We're figuring these teams out. A lot of information now that we have, and we'll be using that for our picks going forward. I think I did pretty well. 9-7, not bad for a week 1. But Jake, how about yourself?
I actually watched back the podcast and want to apologize. I was a little hesitant on some picks, but you know, I gave myself some grace. Went 10-3, no big deal.
A lot of money line picks though, so you got to lay a lot of juice. Just, you know, keep that in mind, guys.
Right, guys. But remember,
not to slight Jamie, 10-3 is pretty good.
And we said it last time. It's not about hitting home runs or grand slams every single time. It's about the long haul and managing your bankroll properly.
And that was week 1. So now we just have even more ammo. So the books don't like us that much, but I'm a FanDuel guy for myself. Had a couple benefits on there, a couple boosts, so that did help my profit margin move up, and I'll use that swinging into next week.
Yeah, I mean, I had some as well. I had some that I let slip just because, you know, Gambling Guys, shout out to us real quick. We had a tournament at Flexible Arena. Shout out to them as well. We mentioned that last week on the podcast. Great tournament. We won that game.
We won the game, but we lost the game. So shout out to Pine Time. They beat us in the final, 5-4. Shortened game, though. They didn't want to stay out there with the Cardio Kings. We could have skated all day, but they wanted to short it to 25 minutes. So
Chuck Norris.
Good luck. Good luck. I mean, good game to them winning a 25-minute 1 period. They won 1 period. That's all they wanted. So
no big deal, but we'll move on. So, all right, let's break it down a little bit for week 2. We're going to kick off. You know, we had some feedback from you guys that, you know, we don't want to be like every other podcast, which, you know, we don't want to bore you guys to sleep. So we're not going to go through every game, or we're going to go through them a little bit quicker, and just less to say about those. So we're going to kick it off with Thursday Night Football.
Sponsored by DJ Trizzo, our intro song that you guys obviously heard. Banger. He's got a great SoundCloud. Check him out. He does sub-solar sessions. He's on episode, was it 5? I listened to that all day at work today. So
yeah, guy's a legend. Eats mayonnaise on live streams. Guys, you know, he's next.
You can find him on TikTok, SoundCloud, Instagram. He's all over the place. So let's get into the Thursday night game. We got the Packers versus, flip this slide. We got Packers versus Green Bay. I mean, not Packers versus Green Bay.
The Commanders versus Green Bay Packers.
Line right now is 3.5. I take the Commanders getting the 3.5 points. I know Micah Parsons had a great week 1. Big deal. I still think a mobile quarterback like Jaden Daniels can get it done. I will take the extra points with Washington. I still think they're a pretty dangerous team. I know it's early in the season, but Green Bay had 1 good game. So I trust the Commanders more than I trust the Packers, and I'll get the 3.5 with the Commanders.
Yeah, I hate to do it, guys. This is why we don't bet together, but I love love. So if anyone knows me, I love love. So I'm going with love in this game and the Green Bay Packers. Let's go.
Yeah, great. Big deal. Move on to our next game. Go ahead. Move on to Sunday. That's the Thursday night. That just gets the beak wet for the weekend. All right, so we got a big slate here. So the first game we're going to kick off is the Jets and the Bills. Now, you guys saw the Bills' big comeback against Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Josh Allen proves again and again why he's every year an MVP candidate. I am happily laying a touchdown with the Bills. I know it's a divisional game. I hate the Jets, and they didn't prove much against, who they play week 1, the Steelers. And Aaron Rodgers lit them up, and Old Man Rivers can still do it. Yeah. So you bring in Josh Allen, MVP talent, he's going to take him by probably 2 scores, I think.
Yeah, I'm all over that. Same thing. Buffalo all day. Divisional rivalry here early in the season, but these games are super important. So
is that a Gambling Guy's guarantee?
That is a
Gambling Guy's guarantee. Lock it up.
Lock that in.
-7 on the Bills.
Alrighty.
What do we got next? Bears and Lions.
The Bears.
The Bears are terrible. Watching their game this week was comedy. I'm sure you could surf through social media and see some of the highlights from their wonderful quarterback, but I am laying 5.5 with the Lions here. That's an easy number. I would think it would have been more 6.5, 7, but 5.5, I'll take it, no problem. Give me the Lions -5.5. Goff still got the arm.
He does, and I'm not gonna take the spread. I'm gonna ride money line. That's why I be 10-3 because I play it safe a little bit. But Detroit all day in that game. It is what it is.
Let's go to the Browns-Ravens. Ravens coming off a huge letdown we just spoke about with the Bills. They lost last minute as we discussed. But I'm going to lay a number here, but it's not going to be 11.5 is what it opened at. I bought it down to 9.5. I still think it's a 2-score game. I'll take the Ravens -9.5 playing the doo-doo Browns.
Yeah, the doo-doo Browns. I like that play too. I mean, I saw it at 10.5. I still don't like that. We talked about that last week of having those
through that key number
scores.
Through that key number, guys.
Watch those
7s,
scores.
3s, 10s. Even when you get a bigger spread, you get a 14-point spread, or you get something that says 14.5, 15. Just buy that extra 1.5. Give yourself a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Because if something goofy happens, or they kick a last-minute field goal and then try to recover an onside kick or something to make it a closer game, you don't want to mess with those things. So.
So I had Baltimore with a buy down as well.
Yeah, we buy the number down to what we think it should be. Nugget time or no?
No, I'm gonna save the Nugget for the.
I have a Nugget.
All right, let's hear it.
You want to hear it now? That's my
Nugget.
That's my Nugget. Is I like to look at the game and not the spread. I know this is hard to do because it's shoved in our face by all these different platforms. Take a look at the game. Write down what you think the spread should be, who's the favorite, who's not, and use your own number. If you think the spread should be 6.5 and then you check the line, it's only 3. All right, take the 3. You guys can kind of figure out your own numbers, especially if you stay on top of these games. This way you give yourself, you're saying, oh, I had that game at like a 6.5 game. You look at the number, it's -3. You're like, oh, it's better than I thought. So I tend to do that from time to time when I have a coin flip game that I don't look at the spread yet. I make my own pick and my own line, and then I make my decision.
I like that.
Nugget!
Great Nugget.
Thanks, pal. What we got?
All right, let's keep it moving. We got the Jags and the Bengals. Let's see if we can speed these up a little bit.
All right.
We don't want to bore you guys a little bit.
We're trying.
Some of these lame-o games.
A lot of info, though.
A lot of info. I mean, Rick's missed their info. I'm Mr. Unis. Going back on this one with the Unis for the Jags. I'm going to take the -3.5 because I'm a big Uni guy.
I'll take the Jags, too.
Let's go.
I can't believe we're on the same pick again, but, those uniforms are pretty cool, so I guess...
for the win, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Jags. I think they had an impressive week 1. I think they can repeat. Their team's playing pretty well. Their defense is surprisingly okay this season. I'll take the Jags. I'll take the Jags for week 2.
Let's go. Next game is Rams-Titans. Want to kick us off with that one?
Go ahead, yeah. Oh, me or you?
Yeah, you. Dr. Profit.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams here. Titans stink. I know it's in Nashville, big deal. The Rams are probably going to get a quick win and then head out and hit the town, have a couple drinks, and get a little honky tonk. But I think the Rams are a much better team. Stafford's playing well. I think he could have scored more touchdowns last week. It was just seemed like first week jitters. So I'll take the Rams minus. I have it at -5.5.
Yeah, I am going to ride that, but no spread. I'm taking Rams money line. I think defense on the Titans is pretty elite. I think the Rams are still going to overpower them and still come out on top, but I'm going money line on that one. Again, mitigating risk. Manage that risk, ladies and gentlemen.
Patriots, Dolphins. Our next game.
Oh, we got a banger right here.
Shout out to one of our sponsors, Atlas Roll-Off Corp
Let's
in
go.
Brooklyn, New York. All your card off needs, contact them right here. 718-345-6451. Ask for Vinny Paulsonelli. Ask for the Gambling Guys discount. He will hook you up.
Yeah.
He's a generous man.
Absolute legend, pun intended.
Right here. He's got less hair now.
He's a beauty. We love him.
Yeah, go to the next one. I'm sick of seeing this.
Been
face.
for life, yeah.
All right, Patriots, Dolphins next. I like the Dolphins in this spot. I think they had a terrible week 1. They will have a bounce back week 2. I don't love their coach, but he is proven to be a pretty decent NFL coach. As you guys saw on social media, I'm sure Rex Ryan called him McNerd or McNugget or something like that. So Mike McDaniels definitely has a week to prove himself, and it's against a bad Patriots team. I think they get it done in Florida.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Do not like the Patriots. Go G-men. Patriots stink.
That was 2007. Get over it.
I don't care. I'm going money line on that one, though. I think it's going to be a tight game, tighter than we can expect. But
I went money line too. That's another Gambling Guys guarantee.
Lock it in.
Next is our favorite team, the Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys, America's team. I hate Dallas. I'll take Dallas minus 5.5 this week. I'll take Dallas minus 5.5. I think they have a better team. The Giants, I don't know if they go away from Russell Wilson, who couldn't even score a single touchdown. The old man, he's got to hit the bench. They're either going to go to Winston or they're going to let the kid get a shot. I don't think they let Dart get a shot till probably week 6 or 7 when the season's over. But I will lay 5.5 with the Cowboys.
Guys, same here. Not much to say here. I know I said last week I don't like to bet on my teams.
Sad.
And I don't. But also what I said earlier in this podcast, that I'm going to be a little bit more transparent. I'm making picks across the board and not skipping picks. I'm not going to play this on FanDuel or DraftKings. But if I were to pick, I'm going to take Dallas minus 5.5 as well.
I also don't understand why they call them America's team. They wear silver. Like, the Giants are red, white, and blue.
Right.
Just saying.
Whoever wants to sign the petition for America's team to change, let's go.
All right, what do we got next? Niners Saints?
Yeah.
Niners Saints, I love this game. Over 42.5. Over 42.5. I think both these teams can score. I don't think either team has a good defense, so I think it'll be a week 2 for them. Both offensive coordinators figure some things out. They start making some dink and dunk plays, and they score quite a few touchdowns. So I'll take the over 42.5 in that one.
Not picking a team, or you just like the over?
Nope, I don't like the. If I had to pick, I'd pick the Niners. Money line, maybe. I don't know what the spread is. What's the spread?
I have it at 4.5, and that's what I'm going with. San Fran minus 4.5.
Yeah,
it's one of those tweeners. Could finish this with one score. If they get the touchdown, which I think is going to happen.
And McCaffrey's got that calf too, so let's see how the week develops.
Big calves, guys.
So we shoot this a little early, guys. So check those injury reports. The numbers might move a little from what we have to what.
That is a good tip. It is Tuesday night. Spreads are early. They're going to change. The lines for each game. And things could happen. They're still practicing.
Yeah.
I think injury reports come out tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So check the injury reports. Super important when you're actually putting money on the line. So that's a little Gambling Guys mini nugget.
We got next Steelers
versus the Seahawks.
You go first.
I mean, guys, just like last week, Mama.
I'm coming home.
I'm going with the Steelers minus 2.5. I don't even know who's on Seattle anymore. That team stinks.
He still thinks Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch are on their team.
Steelers. Marshawn Lynch was on. I think.
He retired like 6 years ago. Steelers minus 2.5. He could probably play still. He's a big dude.
He's a beast.
I'll take the Steelers minus 2.5 too. Old Man River. Rodgers coming out slinging the rock. I'll take the Steelers minus 2.5.
Hey, Rodgers, you freak. Freak boy.
What do we got next? This is the 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock's coming up.
What do you got?
Bashford Building.
Let's go. Shout out to another sponsor of ours.
We're also on the team as well. Bashford Building, all your home improvement and construction needs. Contact Bastard Building, 631-412-5046. Ask for the Rick Seward discount. They'll give it.
Let's go. Bash, legend, love you, pal.
Yeah, we got semis for ice. That's our ice hockey team. We got semis coming up this week, so
No big deal. Jumping back in, Broncos, Colts.
that's where the money is. Colts money line, Daniel
Battle
Jones.
of Counties.
Daniel Jones, ex-Giant, great week one, almost 300 yards,
Wow.
22 for 29.
Wow.
Guy looks pretty good. I'll take the Colts money line against Denver. Some people argue. It's actually funny that we bring that up because I think Bash is a big, Broncos fan.
Ooh.
I think the Broncos defense isn't that good. Everyone's like, oh, they're one of the better defenses. I think Daniel Jones cuts them up this weekend. I'll take the Colts money line.
I do like Broncos D, but yeah, Colts money line all day. Might be another gambling guys guarantee.
Guaranteed!
Golf clap.
Oh, we don't want to knock over our microphone.
Yeah,
That's one of
sorry.
our.
Oh yeah,
told us
another
to get.
tip. Everyone, thanks a lot. We needed a podcast microphone. We got one. Let's go.
I hope that wasn't too loud. Sorry for knocking on that. All right, next game, Panthers, Cardinals. This one's an easy one. Panthers week one were inept. They stunk. I will take the Cardinals laying 6.5. Why? You like whose jersey do you like?
No. I'm saying boo to the Panthers. They're garbage. Cardinals all day, -6.5.
Yeah.
I'd even take them 7.5.
Yeah. Oh, really? You'd like more than a touchdown?
Nah, probably not.
Why not
But-
take them -10?
Why not? No, I'm just kidding. 6.5, I think, is a great number for this game.
Kyler Murray can still do it.
Yeah,
He can still do it. They
I
have,
think
they have
so.
a decent defense. Their offensive line is pretty good. He's a mobile quarterback.
I think they can, but that 6.5 line is a nice one.
Yeah.
So I would take that all day.
Keep it under the touchdown. We're liking it.
Yeah.
All right, next one is Eagles versus the Chiefs. I know a lot of people.
Repeat.
A lot of people are rooting against the Chiefs yet again in this game, and so am I. I will take the Eagles money line, however. I'm going to take a page out of Jay's book. I'm taking Eagles money line. I don't want to touch the spread in this game. I do think the Eagles win by more than a touchdown. I think Travis Kelce's done. He's cut his hair. He's engaged. He's headed on to greener pastures in probably another season or two. And
Great career, though.
they just lost Xavier Worthy this week. So he's out for a while. He has a shoulder. So I don't think Mahomes will be able to do it. I think the Eagles are healthy. I think they're going to run the ball a lot with Saquon. And I think they'll probably win by a touchdown or more. But I'll take the money line because I don't want to play around and get any goofy Patrick Mahomes calls.
Yeah.
From the refs. They love him.
Speaking of Mahomes, I'm going to throw some shade at the fella.
Let him know.
Again, this guy's pulling some stuff. Them sideline, fake runouts, lowering shoulders.
Yep.
That's kind of BS.
Yeah.
If
you're gonna play the game like that, somebody's gonna take your head off.
Yeah. So I'm with Rick on that. Eagles money line. I think they win it by more, but again, protect your money. Especially if it's yours, you're betting, with your own stuff and trying to lock in that profit. Just play a little bit safe sometimes.
If Weapon X was still playing, he'd take his head off. If you guys don't know who that is, YouTube Weapon X.
Google it.
He played for the Eagles.
Let's go. Check out this beauty.
Oh, yes. Look at this. This is a prime time. He didn't really play this weekend. He relied on other players to do it for him. Shout out to QB Roofing Solutions. It's my buddy KJ there. Contact them for all your roofing needs. He will hook you up with a great price. Another very generous guy. We only deal with the most generous. So QB Solutions, shout out to you guys. We appreciate you sponsoring the podcast. And good game this past weekend. And it was probably fun for you to just watch us all play. And you sat on the bench. Moving on.
We will get you next time.
There will not. There probably will be a next time. All right, this is the Sunday night game. This is the game we tell you guys do not chase.
8:20.
Do not chase your losses if you're losing, and do not try to compound your wins.
I'm actually interested to hear what you have to say about this one, because
Don't look at my sheet.
Okay.
I seen you looking. I seen you looking with those rec specs.
yeah.
I like. We gotta say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Falcons.
Minions.
Oh man, I'm Falcons plus 4.5.
Wow.
I will take the points, dude.
Wow.
I'll take the points. I know. They're in Minnesota? They're in Minnesota?
Yeah.
So there's going to be that stupid clap thing. It doesn't matter. It will not face the Falcons. They're an indoor team. They're going to another indoor team who's coming off.
Yeah, right? Dome battle.
Yeah, they're coming off a not so impressive week 1. I will take the Falcons plus 4.5.
All right, I mean, that's fair. All I'm going to say is that Atlanta's going to get clapped I think Mini, I'm kind of split though on the spread here. Might go money line, see if it changes. Right now, I have it at -4.5. I think it's still doable, so I might take -4.5. If it does drop, taking it all day. But I think Mini cleans up here.
This is where I have a problem with this game because Minnesota barely beat Chicago.
Hey man, any given Sunday.
Whatever, any given Sunday. Okay, Pacino.
Sunday. Yeah. So, guys, last week
That's
we
fun.
didn't really chat too much about the Monday game, or at all, rather.
That's true.
We can run through it real quick. There's 2 Monday night games this week, so just pay attention to that. There's a 7 o'clock and a 10. The 7 o'clock is Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Houston Texans. Houston Texans. If I'm picking that game, I'm going Houston -2.5 is what I had the spread at. I'm taking that all day. I don't know if you want to throw some.
I do. This is a typical Monday for degenerate gamblers like us. 7 o'clock is one game, 10 o'clock the other. I'll take Tampa Bay.
Oh, damn.
I'll take Tampa Bay.
Butting heads today.
I like Baker Mayfield. He is a dog. He'll go into Houston's building another team. Not so impressive.
I do like Baker.
I will take Baker Mayfield +2.5 on the road.
Let's go.
Might sprinkle the money line for a unit. I also like in that game the over 42.5.
Gotcha.
I think it could be issued.
The 10 o'clock game on Monday night is the LA Chargers with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Can I pick first?
Go ahead.
I'm going to take the Chargers.
Okay.
Herbert's still going to do his thing. He's on a long rest. You remember he opened the season on Thursday.
Good game.
He's got almost 10 days rest.
Yeah.
So I think they're still going to be fine. I think Los Angeles dominates that game.
Yeah.
They're -3.5 right now.
Yep.
I would lay more, but
I had the same spread, and I had the Chargers -3.5 as well. So.
Gambling
guys.
All right. Well, that's it for the podcast, guys.
Whoa.
You got something? You got something?
Yeah, we got plenty more, guys.
I should have said that's for the pick.
That's be 2 picks, guys. Again, we went through that a little bit slower, work in progress. So, sometimes fast forward to the end. Or right now, we're gonna go into a gambling guy's story.
I'm actually glad we're not leaving.
Yeah, things just got better.
Quick shout out to all our sponsors: QB Solutions, Dashwood Building, Atlas Roloff, and our, of course, amazing DJ Trizzo for the intro. We appreciate all of you guys sponsoring the podcast. I just wanted to drop that in there. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's a Jamie story. So
it is a me story, and it's very typical.
Buckle up.
If you know me, and it translates into gambling, so pay attention to the underlining meaning here. But myself, Rick, and his family, kind of how the gambling guys developed, the quick backstory on us is, we always used to gamble all the time as families, big gambling family, sports, casino, horses, you name it, they're betting it. So we're at Foxwoods one time. I'm with his entire family.
It's for my birthday.
Yeah. Papa Sue, he was there. Legend. Taught me how to gamble. Taught me how to play craps. And
Jay didn't pay attention.
Yeah, that's why I still stink. But I'm thinking, and this is where the underlying meaning comes, and it's pay attention. Pay attention to what you're doing.
Pay attention to your bets. Pay attention to the lines. Pay attention to who you're calling.
So I'm sure all you guys know, you have that, close group of friends. You guys probably talk to each other like you're sworn enemies, right?
Like pirates, like sailors.
No one's meaner to each other than you guys. So it's, we kind of have that vibe going with some of our other friends. So I think I'm calling Rick, and I'm like, yo, we're trying to meet up in the casino. We're trying to gamble. We're, stuff is flowing. We're
moving around the casino, so we're trying to meet up.
Yeah.
So to get in quick touch, Jamie's like, let me give him a call. Whatever.
Try and give him a call. Again, pay attention. Give him a call. Answer. Hello. I'm like, yo, where the F are you? And then I start lacing into him. He's like, I'm in the casino. I was like, I'm in the casino. I'm like, I don't have to see you. You're such an idiot. I'm just bashing him. All of a sudden, he's like, I'm over by Guy Fieri's or whatever it was at the time.
I forget what it was too, but it was a few years ago.
Yeah, whatever that bar was. And he's walking over, and I see big Rick Sue on the phone. My face goes white. My heart starts pounding because Rick's a big man, and he would have slapped me around. Luckily, he had some wind juice, so he was feeling nice himself. But I laced him up with some insults. Like,
Jimmy cursed out my father on the phone.
So, Guys, the underlying point is pay
Turns
attention.
out my grandma too. I think
Oh,
on the same
God.
trip.
I think that was the same trip. That could be a different story.
Yeah, we'll tell that another time. Poor Jay.
3 sheets to the wind. Yeah, it was a tough one for me.
So always check who you're calling. Always check your lines. Check different apps. Check different sites, and get the best number that you can get.
Yeah, pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah, please.
And that actually translates really well into my Gambling Guys Nugget of the Day.
I can't wait to hear this.
And this
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is something that I do often, and I got to get better at doing it. But with paying attention to yourself and what you're doing, don't bet against yourself. And what I mean by that is I did this often and still do it sometimes, but I'll put in a bet maybe the day before, and then I'll be like, betting live line or whatever. Whatever, getting a little, maybe I hit something, I'm trying to roll it, or I'm lost it, I'm chasing.
Yep.
Sometimes check your past bets, because I've bet against myself so many times where it's like, I'll bet this player to score, but then I'm betting on that game for the under. And those are contradictory. Like, you want one outcome, but then you also want a different one.
You bet like a team total. I want this team to have more than 21.5 points, but the over-under is 40.
Right. So you're trying to thread the smallest needle.
Yeah, that's
and
tough.
It's a recipe for disaster. So Gambling Guys Nugget of the Day for me is pay attention to what you're doing. Focus on the little things, and don't bet against yourself.
Yes. Cool.
Guys, we do have a quick fantasy spotlight. If you guys are into fantasy, we understand that not everyone bets or gambles, but fantasy is sometimes more applicable to everyone else. So if you
guys are
fantasy,
in those leagues, man, we have a few different players to look out for a big week too. So
yeah, so I'll kick it off here where I think some people to highlight. Obviously you could talk about some of the QBs and having some top games. Like Josh Allen had a good game. I think someone to look at for this next week is Justin Jefferson on the Vikings, playing the Falcons. I think that's a good matchup there.
Weak defense.
So I think dome game, like we talked about. I think there's just going to be a battle, and I think he's going to sneak through. Another one is Tyreek Hill. Dolphins playing the Pats. Again, we said divisional games here. Tyreek Hill, guy's a speed demon. I know people watch him, but I think that's a anytime touchdown score prop. Lock that in for a win, especially if you have a promo. Couple more that I have. Zay Flowers from the Ravens, rookie wide receiver. He's explosive. I think he's going to go off this week. Mm-hmm. Anthony Richardson's I have on the Colts I wrote down. One that I did want to get to is James Cook on the Bills. So the Bills, obviously you guys, we talked about it quickly.
He only had one touchdown, I think, this week.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking here is that this divisional game against the Jets, that they're going to be focused on Josh Allen scoring and Stephon Diggs.
Josh Allen was one of my plays for fantasy.
Yeah,
for fantasy.
But I think James Cook is fine as like an RB2.
He could dunk it one off to James Cook.
Right.
It's a little screen pass.
Yeah.
That's still a passing touchdown and a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think they're going to roast the Jets. I really do.
So do I.
We're in New York and we hate them anyways because we're Giants fans, but...
Yeah. I'd probably stay away from, some stuff with the Steelers game. Najee Harris didn't really have a... I think he's getting creeped up on. His play time is, I think, diminishing a little bit.
I think I would
sharing the workload.
If I had Aaron Rodgers, I'd play him. Most people probably don't have him as like their QB. I'd probably play him this week.
Okay.
I'd probably play him this week just because. Week one.
That made me think of something. I'll give a shout out to Mr. Mike West. Guy called it. He said A-Rod against the Jets last week was he said hammer him, and guy had a day.
Hold on a second, though. He said hammer him. The spread when he got it matters what it was. Because the game ended 2. The game ended 2. The spread was 2.5. Spread was 2.5.
But
I took the Jets.
I don't know for sure.
2.5.
Guys, let me know, but I think Rodgers had a day on fantasy.
I think he did. He put up 34 points.
Yeah,
he had a great day. I would still take him this week. He's feeling himself. It's going to run out. It's a long season. He's going to get tired. He's old.
Yeah.
I hate to say that. He's old, dude.
Speaking of old,
you know what I think's going to have a good week? Another good week. Josh Allen.
I think so, too.
Hammer him. Oh, and Daniel Jones. I think he has a big week.
That is
I
right.
think he has a big
I
week.
think so too. I think so too.
I just don't like Denver's defense. I know people love it. I just don't like it. But go ahead.
I mean, that's all I really had, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing else.
Nice.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to the gaming guys. Cheers to you guys. This has been week 2 from the Shred Shed in New York, and we are out. Peace and love.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
The Gambling Guys Podcast.